What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of TNA Throwback Thursday. This is episode 5 of TNA Throwback Thursday, and tonight I got a big match to call for you. It's gonna be two of the most craziest, oddest individuals in the history of TNA. That's right. It's gonna be the Monster Abyss versus Suicide. Man, this right here just, I don't know about y'all, but to me it just screams dream match. You know what I mean? Screams it. Even if these guys have been in the ring with each other already, you know what I mean. Let's do it. Abyss versus Suicide. Episode 5, TNA Throwback Thursday. Gaming with the JD. I certainly cannot wait to call this match for you all here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Abyss versus Suicide tonight on TNA Impact. The Monster Abyss versus the Dangerous Suicide. Alright, here we go. TNA. And here comes the Monster Abyss.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown. Weighing in at 350 pounds, the Monster
Abyss. Man, Abyss goes in unmasked tonight. Yep. I'm not gonna complain. As long as we get the dream match, as long as we get this match underway, let's do it. Abyss versus Suicide. Episode 5 of TNA Throwback Thursday. Besides, it's not like Abyss can't wrestle without his mask. He's done it before. If y'all remember Joseph Park, shout out to Joseph Park, or Chris Parks, whatever you want to call him. Shout out to you, my friend.
and his opponent from parts unknown. Weighing in at 220 pounds, the Masked Man.
That's right, Suicide is here tonight in the Impact Zone as he goes one-on-one with the Monster Abyss. The Masked Man Abyss, sorry, the Masked Man Suicide and the Monster Abyss. Both those guys wear masks. Although, unfortunately, I don't know why Abyss is not wearing his mask tonight. He's like, hey, you know, people already know who I am, so I'm confident enough to show my face. I don't know. But like I said, shout out to Chris Parks, Joseph Park, or whatever you want to call him, the man known for portraying Abyss in TNA. And big shout out to the likes of Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, TJP, Caleb Conley. Over the years, we've had many wrestlers played the character of Suicide, and for all we know, any one of those guys could be underneath that mask here tonight. But here we go. Abyss versus Suicide, episode 5 of TNA Throwback Thursday on Gaming with the JD. Here we go. And here we go. Abyss, man, a running DDT by Abyss. Now both these guys have similar accomplishments to TNA, no doubt about it. Abyss is a former TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Big boot by Abyss. A former X Division Champion. A former Television Champion. Another big boot. Down goes Suicide. And Abyss targets the leg of Suicide. Abyss, a former television champion. He beat Devon at Slammiversary to do it. Spinebuster by the Monster Abyss. Suicide trying to regain his composure. Let's talk about Suicide. Suicide, a former world champion in his own right. Suicide also a former X Division champion. Like I said, many superstars have went under the moniker of Abyss, including the likes of Christopher Daniels, kicked by Suicide, Frank Kazarian's clothesline, sending Abyss out of the ring, Austin Aries, TJP, you know, it goes on and on and on. A right hand by Abyss. Remember, these two have until the count of 10 to get back in the ring. Suicide sent face first into the ring post. Abyss is in firm control right now of Suicide. Suicide with an elbow to the forehead of Abyss. And Abyss with another spine buster. Spine buster, down goes Suicide. Abyss is feeling it right now, here tonight in the Impact Zone. Abyss with a big kick, taking Suicide down, choking the life out of Suicide right now. Abyss sends Suicide back inside the ring. Abyss back in the ring as well. Suicide rolling out of harm's way. Suicide missed that move. Suicide with a kick to the midsection. Abyss launches. Oh! Suicide into the ropes and a big boot by Abyss. Suicide. Spinning kick. And Abyss. Oh man. Taking a cover. Kick out at 2 by Abyss. Suicide almost had him there. One more second and Suicide would win this match, and that looked like an SOS. Shades of Kofi Kingston. Abyss with right hands to the face of Abyss. But Abyss answers back, and a punch right to the back, to the spine of Suicide, but Suicide tilting the head of the monster. Wait a minute, Abyss is back on his feet, and Abyss goes back after Suicide, and another running DDT by Abyss. Down goes Suicide, and you know that Abyss is feeling it right now. I tell you, Suicide is in deep trouble. Abyss, he's got Suicide. Choke slam by Abyss, and a leg drop, standing leg drop by Abyss. Suicide may be hurt, ladies and gentlemen. Suicide answers back with a knee to the face of Abyss, and a neck breaker by Suicide. Suicide dragging Abyss. Cover. And a kick out at 2 by the Monster. The Monster Abyss is still in this one. Suicide cannot believe it. Abyss punching a go. Suicide trying to kick. Abyss catches the leg, and there was a nice belly-to-belly suplex and another leg drop by Abyss. Oh man, the Monster Abyss is going up top. Abyss looking to fly here. But no, he says at the last minute. Nope. I wonder why Abyss decided to get off the top turnbuckle at the last minute. But nonetheless sends Suicide into the corner. I'll tell you, this is a very tough spot for Suicide to be in. And Abyss, oh my god. Oh! Abyss hammering away at Suicide in the corner. Suicide seated down. Oh man. Abyss was looking for something else. Suicide counters and a DDT. And the Monster's bleeding. The Monster's busted wide open. Suicide now. And another SOS takedown. Covered by Suicide. Oh, another kick out though by Abyss. Abyss kicks out. Suicide looking to end this once and for all right now. And Suicide. Oh! Nice sunset flip by Suicide. Cover on Abyss. And Suicide is victorious. Suicide defeats Abyss. What a match. I cannot believe what we have just witnessed. Let's look at the highlights. This was the first SOS attempt to try and put Abyss away. Cover. 1, 2. But it did not put Abyss away, unfortunately for Suicide. And then Suicide would try another cover. Cover on the Monster. 1, 2. And a kick out again by Abyss. But finally, oh man, another SOS attempt. Cover again. 1, 2. And yet another kick out by Abyss. But this was the final nail in the coffin. The sunset flip move. Cover. 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, the Masked Man.
Suicide Just like that, Suicide puts away the Monster Abyss. It was that sunset flip move that helped Suicide prevail and put Abyss away in this match on episode 5 of TNA Throwback Thursday. Man, what a match, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, that's gonna do it for this episode. I'm glad you all got to spend your Thursday night with me, and I'm just as happy to spend it with y'all. Yeah. But yeah, I want y'all to enjoy the rest of your Thursday night. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, please. And happy early Friday the 13th tomorrow. Happy early St. Patrick's Day. Happy early 316 Day. Man, a lot of days going on in the month of March. March Madness! Not a reference to the sports thing, but still. But good night, y'all. Thank you for watching episode 5 of TNA Throwback Thursday. I'll see you next week for episode 6. Good night, everyone. From the Impact Zone.